The following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Jets and the Green Bay Packers. There's always something special about snowfall at the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
Give a lot of credit to Jordan last year. Worked through a bunch of injuries over the course of the season. Remember, the Packers were down and had to claw themselves back to the playoffs. And this kid's averaged almost 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns a year the last 2 years as a starter. A big reason why they've made the postseason both times.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Going run again with Jacobs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's a short gain of 1. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. 2nd and 10 now. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. And it only took these guys 1 series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football is in front of them. Major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football as well. In fact, that running ability is some of the best in the game. But just continuing to build and refine his game as a passer between the tackles, that would be the key to the longevity of his career. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. This one gets to the 22. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Fields on third. He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. He's got time here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun now for Love. Pass brought in by Watson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Green Bay Packers. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Love now, off the play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
A second down throw here for Love. Finds his man. It's Kraft. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 37-yard line.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers looking at second and 1. Stick it in the air. Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Throwing again. Love. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Loves to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Quick throw out wide by Love. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Jacobs. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on third and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's third and goal. Love out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
McManus sends it through. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Wangu now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He lets one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. He keeps it and takes off. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, New York.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hall once more. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Jets.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off play action, it's Fields. Looking to his fullback now. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Left side cut by Lazard. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
11 on the play. First down, New York.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up second down.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Rolling out to his left. He calls his own number again. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
It's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Fields. And he can't escape. The Packers drop in. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Love. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. Love. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, Oftentimes, it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1.
Only a yard.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers leading by 7. Fourth down, here comes Daniel Wheeler to send it flying for the Packers. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jets out to begin another drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They've got first down from the 31. Here he is to throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. The Jets take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. From the gun, it's Hall. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They're set up at the 35 now. Setting up to pass. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Field slides down safely as he picks up the first.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
He'll look to throw it. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Throwing on first down. Fields. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking Malachi Corley's way there. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
With 45 seconds showing on that clock, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's got it. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Hall. And it's not over yet. They scored here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the option, it's Jacobs. And he will be stopped now, but lots to like about that effort. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
That's good for our Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. To the air with Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
This to win the game. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end a game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. The kick is good. He got it. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.